not watching Best Review TV.
What's going on? What's going on? Who got on Best Point of View TV today?
What I wish. It's three problems, brother.
Cello, what's going on, bro?
Three problems, brother.
What's good? I said, what's going on, bro?
I'm chilling. What's up with you?
What's good? Nah, I just want to say I appreciate you for even doing this interview with me first, cause I know you be busy and shit, and you got a lot of shit going on and shit.
What's up?
So I ain't gonna lie, for the people that might not be familiar with you, let them know who you are.
I'm three problems, brother. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that 1600 block. You know what I'm saying? I'm from apartments, Project Baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm with a rap group called Three Problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of the members out of it. You feel me?
Alright. Talk about life growing up in St. Louis, cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel like St. Louis is one of them cities everybody knows about, everybody goes to. It's like as far as like rappers, they go to perform, but it's like I don't think people really know what's going on in St. Louis. Talk about what life was like in St. Louis.
I mean, it's what you make it. You feel me? Like, shit, it's like every other part of the world. You feel me? It's hard, it's street. You know what I'm saying? It's rough. You feel me? Just depending on, you know what I'm saying, how you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people that want to make it out. Some motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, live there around. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's St. Louis. You feel me?
All right. And you said, and I've seen someone you said you grew up in the downtown St. Louis.
Yeah, I'm from that 1600 block.
16. So is the downtown like the hood? Cause I ain't gonna lie, when you say downtown, like my city, or when I hear downtown, I think that's like where the Caucasians be, like where the middle class be getting their money. You know, like the malls and stuff like that. How's downtown like for y'all?
I mean, our downtown, we got a good for you know what I'm saying? But, like, that's where our projects is. You know what I'm saying? That's where our projects is downtown. But that's a good part. But where I'm from, it ain't good. You feel me? It's rough. You feel me? See everything on one block. So, you know what I'm saying?
Now that's different. Usually when people say downtown, they be saying like they'll be like, "Oh, downtown is like the birds with the middle class. Like people don't go there."
Most people ain't coming to where we at. You feel me? They don't want to.
But growing up, talk about.
They want to stay safe.
You said what, bro?
I said they want to stay safe. They don't come to where we at. You feel me?
I'll cry, I'll cry. So wait, when you went to school, was it like a mixed class, like black and white, or just like straight black people?
That's all black.
It's all black. Word. So talk about what some of the stuff you into. I ain't gonna lie, I was doing some
I really ain't
research.
started seeing white people for real until I grew up.
Said word.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't really see white people at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, until I left out of the apartment. You know what I'm saying? But, you know.
All right, how far would you say like the suburbs, like from where y'all at?
That's the county. I mean, it's like probably like everything in St. Louis was like 20 minutes away from each
20
other.
minutes away from each other.
Yeah.
Which, cause I ain't gonna lie, in my city, Rochester, like everything's so connected. Where like people from like downtown area or like the city area could party with people from the suburbs, cause everything's like this with each other. Is that like how it's out there? You hear me, bro?
What you say it
I
again?
said growing up, like right as far as school, like say partying as kids, right?
Yeah.
People from the suburbs could party with people from downtown because everything's so close. We all connect. Like, is there like a connection between downtown, what's going on in the burbs, or like it's all segregated a little bit?
No, it's all separated.
It's all segregated. So I ain't gonna lie. Talk about some.
You got the north side, you got the west side, you got the south side. Then you got the county. You know what I'm saying? Like, north side, south side, west side, they right here next to each other. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And when you start going to different counties, it's different counties. You feel me? Like, that ain't close.
Wait. You see, you got the north side, you got the south side, you got the east side. Why don't you have the? Where's the west? Where's the west side at? Where the west side at?
I said the west side.
Oh, you said the west side. I thought you said three of them. You said the county.
Nah, north side, west side, south side. You got downtown.
So where's the east side at then?
That's the east side of St. Louis.
Oh, east side. So that's a whole different part.
All different port, across the bridge.
Yeah, how far is that?
Everything close. Everything 5 minutes away
So
from
do
each
y'all
other.
be going to the same? Like, would y'all play each other like basketball games for like high school competition, or like go to the same parties?
Nah, it was nothing like that. It was like where you from, you live where you from, you stay where you from, you do everything around where you from. You feel me?
Word.
You don't really start like mingling for real until you start playing sports and start doing other shit like that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And start meeting people. And you got family from all over, so you get a chance to meet different people. But growing up, you really just be around who you know what I'm saying where you from type shit.
Right, I see that. So I ain't gonna lie, I was doing my research on you, and I ain't gonna lie. I think I see somewhere it said at 12 years old, you was questioned for a murder, bro. Like, how did that even happen, bro? Talk about that situation.
Yeah, I got questioned on 2 murders and 14 assaults.
At 12 years old?
Yeah, but that shit, that one I worked out. We ain't do that shit.
Yeah, but like, how? What's your mindset like? Cause I ain't gonna lie, as a kid, bro, that shit gotta be scary to be like, even be put in that position.
I mean, it's the streets, man. Like, you get known for something, you know what I'm saying? You get known for a certain thing in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Anything that happens like that, you get the blame for it. So, 12 years old, we was kind of being around and already saying it. We kind of grew up around motherfuckers that was doing this, doing that. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had no choice but to be a part of our environment. You feel me?
Right.
But we ain't do that shit, though.
Right. Were you scared or anything like that, or did you have to like? Did you know what was like? Did you like when they were doing the investigation and shit? And it was asking you questions. You know, like not to snitch because lately, bro. There's been a lot of rappers they told when they was kids. So people be trying to give them a pass like, oh, they was kids, they didn't know no better. That's why they
So,
told. Like you as a kid, did you know better? Like I'm trying to see your perspective
I
on that.
mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You learn that in the household with your mama.
Right.
Your daddy, you know what I'm saying? Your brothers or siblings, they tell you, they smack you in the head and shit like that. Hey, man, I'm telling your brother, I'm telling your sister, you feel me? So, you learn that shit growing up, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, motherfucker, you not to snitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, you feel me?
So how do you feel when you hear rappers say like, I ain't gonna lie, I told cause I was a kid, I didn't know no better.
I don't got nothing to do with another rapper. I don't really talk about other rappers, so I
Nah,
don't really know what they got going on, you feel me?
nah, I respect that.
I don't
So,
care about what
so
I don't care either.
now I'm already knowing. So
Yeah,
growing up, you was a part of a crew named Three Problems, right?
yeah, I'm still in.
Oh, you
Still in.
still is. You feel me? Like, but y'all created Three Problems. Talk about how that came about, bro. You, Lil Tay, and Swag.
Like, it's, like, we all family. We
Mm-hmm.
blood, you know what I'm saying? It's a bloodline. Like, it's 3 sisters, you know what I'm saying, that had us, you know what I'm saying? And we blood cousins, you know what I'm saying? So growing up, we just did a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Did a lot of shit, like from nigga, like everything you can do on the streets, like anything you can name, we kind of did it or seen it. So my folks just started calling us problems, you know what I'm saying? And it was 3 of us, shit, you know what I'm saying? We ran around causing problems, and from there, that's when our journey started, you know what I'm saying? We started rapping, a lot of motherfuckers started dying, a lot of motherfuckers close to us just started hitting home, you feel me? And we just started causing the problems, man. You feel me? And then it went from there, you feel me?
Mm. And how, like, I ain't gonna lie, cause a lot of times, like, it'll be a lot of, everybody wanna rap, right? But everybody would do their individual little thing by themselves. Everybody be in their thing. It would be like a clique. What made y'all wanna come together as a group? I know you say y'all cousins stuff, but like, what made y'all wanna say, let's put us together? Cause we at
But
a time where I feel like a lot of groups break up and everybody wanna be the star.
nah, yeah, that wasn't like that. Like, for us, man, we just wanted some money. It changed our situation, you know what I'm saying? Changed everybody around the situation. So it was never about no, like, one of us wanted to be the star, leave the other one behind. It's kind of like, one come up, we bring everybody in. Bring all the process, you know what I'm saying? Bring all the everybody we know. That's how it is for us, you feel me? It wasn't never like, I'm gonna be the star, I'm gonna leave everybody behind. This ain't that, you feel me? Like,
Nah,
we came up from that, so we just trying to make it out, you feel me?
nah, as y'all should. So coming up, talk about like life as a Three Problem. Was y'all having stardom in your city and shit like that? Cause I heard your name in 2017. That's when I first started hearing about Three Problem. But I think he was locked up on.
You know the city love, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go nowhere without speaking on 3 problems, and I don't give a fuck how old you is, young, old, whatever. Everybody know about 3 problems, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Talk about like when you knew you was a star, when y'all knew y'all was a star. Is there a moment I was like, okay, yeah, they love us in the city. Like this is our city.
I mean, I knew I still, you know what I'm saying? I knew for me, I can't speak on for Bro, no, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Their own situations, but I knew I still just getting, you know what I'm saying, a little cloud down there when like teachers and shit still trying to fuck a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was in school, I had teachers and shit like trying to fuck a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I knew it was kind of, you know what I'm saying, getting to a certain point where, you know what I'm saying, I'm somebody down here, you feel me?
Right. Yo, so you took a teacher down, or you was on some brushing that shit off?
I don't kiss it too.
Oh yeah, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. So boom, Three Problems started to blow up and shit like that, right? And I feel like you get like the street shit start to affect what's going on, right? You get picked up
Yo,
for a body or something, attempted murder, if I'm not
I,
mistaken.
on a second degree murder.
Second degree murder, right? Talk about your thought process at that moment. Like Three Problems is popping right now. Y'all doing y'all thing and shit like that, and then this shit come. You get you get trials and tribulation. This is a tribulation
I
trial.
mean, when I got picked up on the body, like the music was popping for us and shit. So when I got booked on it,
Hmm?
I'm just like my mind frame was just like more like damn. I just let bro know down.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Gotta beat this shit. Gotta make it back to the streets. You feel me? Barnum kept that shit going on. Barnum kept my name alive. Kept me motivated while I was in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit. My mind frame was just basically like beat the case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Beat the case. You know what I'm saying? But it's happy and happy like that.
Did you feel like they was targeting you? Because at the same time, you just said they picked you up for something when you was 12. Now they got you for something at 16. So now, like, they see you get build those.
Yeah, the police hate us. The police hate us. They know who we is. They hate us.
So, like, with them doing that time, a lot of people be like, all right, bro, I want to come home. I'm going to take it to trial because I feel like I'm innocent. What made, did you plead it out, right? You took a plea deal.
I pleaded out after doing like 2 years and 6 months. You know,
Right.
so after, like, a couple weeks before I was going to go to trial.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga that was supposed to go on my co-defendant on the case, he ended up, you know what I'm saying, dying and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they came with a plea deal for me. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I'm glad you brought that up. Recently, I think T.I. just said, I know you say you don't like to speak on other men and shit, but like T.I. just said he told on his cousin. You consider telling on somebody that died on the case with you snitching?
I mean, come on, man, you from the streets, that's not snitching. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, snitches when you get a nigga time. Snitches when you get black and white, you can show a nigga like, man, this nigga did this nigga said this nigga pointed me here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A nigga that's dead, I mean, he dead, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real. Like, any nigga in his right state of mind, you know what I'm saying? Go, hey, man, I ain't do that shit. You feel me?
Right.
Come on, man.
Now, I like to just hear different opinions because everybody got a different perspective, like what they would think is snitching.
That ain't different perspective. That's just the streets.
Right.
Like any nigga that just say anything else, he just being too tough and he faking.
But you know what niggas be trying to do? Niggas be trying to move their goal line for themselves, so it make it feel like they super street and like everybody.
But the code is don't snitch. Period. Don't get a nigga time. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put your name in no black and white. Don't none of that shit.
Right.
You gotta say. You feel me? So, like, I just did 10. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
So
I know how this shit go.
So where we're not. So talk about when you did 10. How old? You was like 16 years old, right?
Yeah.
Talk about being 16, right? You probably around a bunch of grown men. What are some things you learned from the obstacles you went through while being locked up? Shit like that.
I mean, you just kind of learn it all. Like, when you in jail, you around people all over the world. You know what I'm saying? You get a chance to see shit a whole other side, a whole different, the street shit a whole different way. Because, like, really, like, when you on the street shit, nobody really tell you, like, what goes on in jail.
Mm-hmm.
You never really know what goes on in jail until you get there and see it for yourself. So, a lot of the street niggas you see that's, you know what I'm saying, that was street that you thought was gangster, they be the fags. They be the motherfuckers that's doing, you know what I'm saying, bitch shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's just a whole different world inside of the world. You know what I'm saying? And like, only the real survive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And being that you're so young, you're around all these grown-ass men, like, what's your mindset like? Because you really supposed to be in high school at this time. Then, on top of that, you got stardom outside. So, like, I know, like, you probably going crazy inside your head.
No, I wasn't going crazy. I just did some push-up, did a lot of push-up. You hear me?
Right.
In case I got to get in the scuffle, you feel me? Like, I had good support, so I was chilling, you feel me? And I'm a set-up nigga, so I wasn't really tripping off, you know what I'm saying, nothing else in the motherfucker for real.
Were you reading books and shit in jail?
Of course.
Like, what type of book like helped you improve, like, just like something you learned?
I read a lot of business books, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I read a lot of maturity type of books, a lot of books on how to teach, how to treat a female, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, just different shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know what I'm saying, just maturing, you know what I'm saying, growing up, and I was just learning shit, because I wasn't living it, I was in prison, you know, like, when you go to prison, like, everything kind of stopped, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of just, lock in your situation, your environment, so, damn right I read books to stay in tune with what's going on, you feel me?
Man, that's a fact. I feel like people be saying, like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't wish y'all nobody, but I just watched Joe Santana interview, and he said, like, prison kind of slows you down. It kind of gets you to understand life a little bit more. Maybe I'm moving a little bit too fast. Maybe I gotta, like, just learn something, you feel me? Because when you outside, it's like, especially when you come from a background when you in the streets, you always be looking over your back. You gotta watch out for this. You gotta watch out for this. Bills gotta get paid. Joe gives you time just to calm down, just focus on yourself for real. Show you who's real. Show you who's fake. It shows you like you gotta work out. You gotta treat your body right. You gotta watch how to maneuver. You gonna learn who to trust and who not to trust. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hesitant to ask you this question because I don't know it might get you in trouble or not. But in one of your songs, you said.
You gotta say that. Don't ask.
Now, I want if you don't want to answer, we're gonna skip it. We're gonna cut it out. And one of your songs, you said you was making money in jail. I don't know if you want to talk about that or not, or we can skip over that.
I got rich in jail.
You got rich in jail. Can we speak on that? I don't know if that's like considered like that could get you in trouble or not.
Yeah, we ain't gonna speak on it. But I got rich in jail though.
Rich in jail. Now we're gonna skip over. That's crazy. That's fire. That's fire that you was able to still make growth as far as money wise.
I bought these from jail money. You feel me?
That's fire. That's fire. So
So,
I ain't gonna lie. While locked up, your cousin Swag died, passes away, right? Talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
talk about like what you're going through when you hear that shit. How you even found out about that?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, they hit different. It's different from, like, losing, like, a partner. Like, I don't like selling partners, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Why I in this jail, but losing Swag, you know, Swag was my heart, you feel me? So, when I lost him, kind of like, it was kind of like a break me and make me situation. And bro got kids, you feel me? So, I just had to just sit back and try to reevaluate my life, reevaluate everything around me, who I fuck with, how I fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? And kind of just motivated me to go hard now. That's why I push this music shit how I do, you feel me?
Right.
Because that was just a whole different feeling of losing, bro. You feel me?
Right. And I ain't gonna lie, I think while you were incarcerated, they was pushing your name heavy. I think they just dropped like a free route or free you mixtape right before, like probably like a month or two before that shit situation happened. So
So,
talk about like a good memory with him.
I got so many memories, man.
Something that
It's like
people don't know because people never really got to talk to you for throughout these years. Like,
I just got so many memories. Like, where do I start?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just know it was all love, man. Like, we left off on good terms. Like, you know what I'm saying? The ones that got a chance to meet us together, you know what I'm saying? They gonna remember them. You know what I'm saying? The ones that didn't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I missed out. You know what I'm saying?
Tell us like a funny moment, something people might not know about Swag, because people might still be learning about the St. Louis scene. They still trying to figure out who y'all are, because you know this happened a little bit early. Now they just catching on. I feel like St. Louis really started blowing up in 2018, 2019. Just tell us like a little funny memory, like about something that people don't know about him,
I mean, like, what you mean?
like a studio session, like a fight that happened, like anything that happened with y'all.
I mean, like, I don't speak on family business, man.
Yeah, I mean like something funny, something good to share, like a good
I mean,
memory.
like, I don't know. He's just a goofy dude, man. He's just a funny dude, man. He was a stand up nigga. That's all I can really say. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stories is that's personal. You feel me?
Right.
Like, that ain't for the people. You feel me?
And I respect that. I respect that. So you come home and you just came home in 2022, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about how it feels to be home now after all these years. What's something you learned like that you did like that wasn't out back then? Like, what was the hardest part about adjusting to the free life, free world?
Like, all this shit be new to me.
Right.
Like, just like the little shit. You know what I'm saying? The little shit be new to me. So it feel good though. Like, I'm embracing it still. You know what I'm saying? I've been home for months, so I'm still learning shit. You know what I'm saying? Still maneuvering, still trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Like, how a lot of this shit work. Like, I ain't had no iPhone and none of that shit before I left. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you
Like,
had no iPhone before you left?
I ain't had none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't wearing designer and shit before I left. You know what I'm saying? Now I can come home and kind of just go from there to that. You know what I'm saying? It just, you
How,
gotta embrace this thing. You feel me?
how do you feel about how like society is set up now as far as like the social media being like so strongly influenced on people now? Because I feel like back then it was like everybody
That
kind
shit
of
crazy, man. That social media shit crazy, but you gotta love it because, you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of people success. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers can say the wrong thing or the right thing and then they come over with on that motherfucker. So it's like, you got his pros and his cons. You feel me?
How you feel about like the Instagrams and shit? Because back then it was probably just MySpace.
Fuck, I fuck with that shit. I be on this shit hard. I'm 3 pounds on the square roll. Like, go follow.
Or so what would you say is your favorite app? Like would you like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter? I mean I said Twitter twice, but
I fuck
YouTube,
with Instagram. I probably fuck with Instagram.
Instagram the
Like,
most.
I can fuck with Instagram.
Alright. What about as far as like music wise? Like you feel me? Like you went in 2013, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
The music is totally different now. There's a whole bunch of new rappers. The niggas that was popping back then is like we know like, it's a whole bunch of new niggas, right? Just talk about how like music is now. How you feel about the music to compare to back then? Because sometimes me, I'm like, yo, I like the old music better than the new music because niggas really had substance back then. Now you can make a TikTok song and go viral and blow up. Now it's like it's anything for real, for real.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays, like, the music's kind of based off, like, everybody just cloud chasing. You know what I'm saying? You got a name motherfucker coming at you to try to steal your spot or to, you know what I'm saying, get fame off you and get their followers, get their streams. Or, like, back then, it wasn't really like that. It was kind of like real beef, like, real street shit going on. Like, oh, yeah, he did something to my peoples. I don't give a fuck if you're rapping under that, he gotta get handled. But nowadays, like, you ain't gotta do nothing to nobody.
Right.
You just go viral, motherfuckers hate you for that. Like, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, You guys know how to handle this shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like nowadays, bro, like somebody could comment on your status, and now y'all got beef just off of like a little Facebook interaction. Now it's like it's all the way up. I feel like it gives people the juice that they never had to do in real life. Back then, I feel like you kind of had to prove yourself a little bit. Now it's like, bro, you act gangster on the internet, we believe you because you acting crazy on the internet. So now like it's a lot of cap going on, but then there's a lot of real shit going on too. It's kind of hard to tell the difference.
See the real shit behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, like with me when I post on the internet, I post what I want you to see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got a real, you know what I'm saying, real life going on, real world going on besides the internet shit. You feel me?
So what was like the first meal you ate when you came home?
First meal I think it was some fast food. It was some fast food. I think it was like some Popeyes or something.
Right. That shit was hitting when you ate that shit.
Yeah, motherfuckers try to tell man, you ain't gonna like it, man. You ain't gonna get used to it. I love that shit.
what being locked up for 10 years? What's the one thing you like you learned that you appreciate the most that you didn't know that you really appreciated while being locked up?
For real, just you know what I'm saying, family. Like
Right.
I'm big on family. Like really appreciate the family. Like for real. Like at first, like I was taking it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I was doing something wrong, but you know what I'm saying, doing like that.
But you enjoyed the more company time.
I was just so deep in the streets. I wasn't really making time for the ones that was really around me every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now that I'm home, you know what I'm saying, I see how that shit go. Now I'm making, you know what I'm saying, now I'm making time and I'm embracing this shit. It's a good fit. You feel me?
Right. What's something new that you tried that you didn't get a chance to try back then like that? Like I ain't gonna lie, matter of fact, I think I see you went on your first date. Talk about that experience going on your first date, man.
First day was good. You know what I'm saying? I took it to a basketball game, NBA game. You feel me? And
right.
It was just, from one, I ain't never been to that shit. You
right.
feel me? To take another motherfucker, make sure another motherfucker have a good time. You know what I'm saying? It was just good vibes. You feel me?
Right. What game you went to go watch?
I think it was like Atlanta Hawks and Miami Heat.
Atlanta Hawks. Oh, cause you live in ATL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about moving to ATL and shit like that. How's that transition?
Yeah, ATL cool. ATL, you know what I'm saying? ATL's a music scene. You feel me? Like it's Black Hollywood, so it was from transitioning from straight where I'm from, to where everybody know me to where, you know what I'm saying, I'm in Atlanta, to where, you know what I'm saying, everybody's doing the same thing I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, and it's people on like bigger and bigger and bigger scales, you gotta kind of make it work for it.
Have you got to run to any celebrities out there? Anybody you got that know who you was that surprised you?
I mean, I kind of met a lot of different people. Like I just met Lil Baby and everything. Like you know what I'm saying. I met Lil Baby at the strip club. You know what I'm saying. Like that's my favorite rapper. You feel me? Like so to get out. You know what I'm saying. Out of doing 10 years, running to a favorite rapper at the club. Like man,
did you get a chance to talk to him or some shit like I rap or some shit like that?
I went on no fan shit like that. I went on no shit like that. It was just kind of like, what's up with it? Like, keep it going. You feel me? Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be there in a minute. I don't know no shit like that. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. The one thing there's an Instagram page. It's like St. Louis Magazine. Shout out to them. I think that's the name on IG. St. Louis Magazine. And they talk about like St. Louis being like a high speed music scene, and they always be showing how like. Not targeting Lil Baby, but how industry rappers be taking y'all sound or like they be taking shit from y'all, not giving y'all credit. Do you feel like St. Louis is a big influence on the world, and why do you feel like y'all don't get y'all credit?
Sure. St. Louis is like, for sure, you know, St. Louis is underrated. Everybody know that. Everybody know, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really blew up since Nelly, for real. You know what I'm saying? But we got a lot of talented artists, man. We got a lot of artists that's really living what they rapping. We got a lot of artists that's different. You know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of female rappers. We got a lot of motherfucking young dudes that's hard, and man, it's just a lot of talent there, man. It just ain't getting seen because some of the people stuck in a box. You feel me? Like some people stuck in just a St. Louis living. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just expand the environment and go with this shit. You feel me?
What are some of the things that came from St. Louis? Cause I hear high speed music again. St. Louis Magazine promotes like niggas take certain lyrics from shit or certain style. Like what's some of the things that came from St. Louis that you see that kind of influenced the world from your perspective?
Still one more time for me.
I said, what are some of the things you see from the world that got influenced by St. Louis?
Man, everything got influenced by. I ain't gonna say everything, but a lot of this, like, for this street shit, like this street shit, you know what I'm saying? The industry, that shit got influenced by St. Louis, man. Like, everybody know we kind of really like do that high speed shit. We kind of really into that, you know what I'm saying? Mario House type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what is high speed though? For the people that might not know, what is high speed music?
I mean, I don't really make it, but
how would you describe it?
I can't really tell you, but it's kind of like everything you would do or see in a high speed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just some different shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like everything you would do with C. Like, I can't really speak on it because I ain't know how to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to speak music.
Right.
I make pain music. That's
Pay
what
music,
touch
right.
That's what type of shit I be on. You feel me?
Right.
But that shit hard though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys that make the high speed music though.
Right. Could you ever see yourself doing it? Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I hear St. Louis right now, I kind of think of like the high speed music, but then you got the pain music because you got your brother. I mean, I said your cousin. You got the Puda. She be on some melodic shit. What do you feel like is St. Louis's sound right now? Or do you feel like y'all all over the place as far as like everybody got their own shit going on?
I mean, most definitely they got the high speed music shit on lock. I ain't gonna lie about that. They got that shit on lock. But you know, so you got some artists that like what they like me and my brothers and shit. We got the pain shit on lock. You feel me? Like, so it's just different people that like different shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Who were you listening to, or who did you hear that was going crazy while you was locked up, or even now like that you're proud of or that you knew?
They probably will tell you.
Besides some, of course, that's your cousin.
I don't listen to nobody else.
You don't listen to nobody else?
I don't listen to nobody else.
What about as far as the industry? Who's some people you listen to? Besides Lil Baby, you said Lil Baby's your favorite rapper.
I fuck with Baby. I fuck with Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with No Cap. I fuck with NBA now. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, that's making it happen and they got their own sound. Right? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers riding their wave. I fuck with this shit.
Right. So I ain't gonna lie, you dropped your first project, right? Talk about how you went about picking these songs and shit like that. Back, like, just explain your story. Like, talk about why you decided to drop so early. Because a lot of rappers that come home, you just lost 10 years. You're gonna probably spend the whole time like, all right, I'm gonna take a year to like just enjoy life. You feel me? Not get back into music, just enjoy life. Just to you got back into music. I think within like 3-4 weeks, you was back on this rap scene.
First day.
First day. Oh yeah, you did go just to your first day. Yeah.
First day, you know what I'm saying? First day, I went at it. Just let motherfuckers know I'm back at it. You know what I'm saying? That's why now I'm back. You feel me? Just let y'all know I'm back. You know what I'm saying? And I really just got in there just trying to figure out. I'm doing tears. You know what I'm saying? My sound again. You know what I'm saying? Just getting comfortable back with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that was. But now 210 is going down.
What you got coming out 210? And who could we hear on the tape?
I got Forever Problem coming out 210, man. I'm working hard on that motherfucker. Stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? Go be the first to get that motherfucker.
Lord, that's what's up, son. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I bought your tape. I'm like, yo, this shit fire. You can hear the pain. There's 10 years. The story. Like, people try to say you confessed on the phone. You talked about that. You talked about the best lesson you learned in life is not to move with a crowd. Talk about why you don't move with a crowd. Like, why is that so important that you put in the song?
Because I learned that kind of from jail. Like, when you in jail, you gotta kind of like be your own man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of like, you ain't got nobody. You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no family in this motherfucker. It's just you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at it like everybody gets you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta move by yourself. So I just took what I knew from there, kind of brought it out here, and that's why you see me by myself a lot. I feel
like a lot of people should use that advice because I ain't gonna lie. People be trying to when people move in a crowd, they tend to act tougher than what it is. Put their people in bad situations. When you move by yourself, bro, you tend to be like, all right, bro, I don't think I want to try that right there because I'm by myself.
It ain't even just acting tough. Like when you move with a crowd, it ain't even about acting tough. Just know you got, you know what I'm saying, a lot of protection around you. Like it ain't even got to be no bad shit.
Right.
Just like other motherfucker have an influence on you, you know what I'm saying, or kind of persuade you to do something that you wouldn't do by yourself. You feel me?
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be bad. It can be anything. You know what I'm saying? But you want to have your own mind. You feel me?
Right. So now that you home and shit, you say I ain't gonna lie, St. Louis is kind of easy to get. I know you moved to Atlanta, but in St. Louis it's kind of easy to get in trouble for real. How do you go back to like, I'm older now, I'm more mature. I'm not gonna let little stuff trip me out, to trick me back in the spot to where I gotta go to jail or something like that. How do you maneuver now? Like, what's your mindset like now?
Right now, I just kind of like stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Like, I focus on money. If I ain't got to do with no money, I don't really move. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of keep me out of the way. At first, I used to just move for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing the trenches, so I move for whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, if I ain't about no money, I don't really got nothing to do with me. You feel me?
Right. And being at the rap game is kind of like like you gotta be controversial, like you feel me? As far as like people going back for this and the Instagram lives, how do you feel about that? Because back then when you first got locked up, it was like you had to be nice at rapping. Now it's like, bro, you could clout your way up to be famous and shit. Like you could be ass as fuck, and all you gotta do is do some clout chasing shit, and you're gonna be lit.
So I ain't with that. Yeah. I ain't with that.
I see some of your interviews. You said what, bro?
I don't be with no food shit.
You know, no food shit. You all authentic. You trying to bring this real shit back.
I ain't never left.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, though, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, though. I appreciate you for doing this interview with Best Point of View TV, bro. You can shout us out one time. Say shout out Best Point of View TV.
Shout out to Best Point of View TV, man, for putting me on this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, man. Just holler.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro.
So.
Check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping I make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days. Now I'm using my clever ways to make sure my songs getting played. But these niggas doubt me, they think I'm not gonna make it. But soon I'm gonna be rich and happy, that girl getting naked. I promise you I'm the best, Supreme Nakshi. I'm on the rise, smoking dope and I'm getting high. Spirit, she floating to the sky. I wonder, is they gon' think I'm a joke because